9 people cut open their own tent from the inside, walked barefoot into -30, and never came back. 1 had her tongue ripped out. 2 had their chests crushed by a force no human could produce. For 60 years, no one could explain it. Then a scientist borrowed the animation code from a Disney movie, and the mountain finally confessed. The expedition began on January 23, 1959. 10 students and recent graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute set out on a skiing trek through the northern Urals, aiming for a mountain called Otorten. Semyon Zolotaryov had nearly identical chest. triggered not by falling snow, but by progressive wind-transported. Freak event. A small, delayed avalanche of a type. Modern snow science did not fully characterize until 2021, combined with institutional failure that created the perfect conditions for mythology. Into the silence, the same mechanism that filled the void around Cleopatra's death with a cobra, that sustained the Anastasia legend for 70 years, went to work. The absence of a satisfying answer was treated not as investigative failure, but as evidence of concealment. There is a memorial at the Mikhailovskoye Cemetery in Yekaterinburg. 9 names, 9 faces in photographs taken before the expedition, before the mountain, before the tent was pitched on the wrong slope at the wrong time. They are young. Dyatlov is 23. Dubinina is 20. They are smiling. They do not know what is coming. No one does. What came for them was not a conspiracy. It was not a weapon. It was not a force beyond human understanding. It was snow, ordinary snow, accumulated by ordinary wind, on an ordinary slope, releasing in a way that modern avalanche science did not fully model until 62 years after it happened. And then it was cold. Ordinary cold, doing what cold does to a human body that has nothing between itself and minus 30 degrees. The most terrifying part of the Dyatlov Pass incident is not the injuries. It is not the missing tongue. It is not the slashed tent or the barefoot prints in the snow. The most terrifying part is that they did everything right. They were experienced. They were trained. They executed the correct evacuation procedure. And the correct procedure, under those specific conditions, killed them. Because the cold was faster than the distance they needed to cover, and the injuries some of them carried made the distance impossible. There is no villain in this story. There is only physics, and physics does not file a report.